Hello, welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. In this video, we will talk about one of my most anticipated action movies, Furiosa. If you're new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Furiosa is an upcoming post-apocalyptic action-adventure directed by George Miller, starring Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa, the character first played by Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road. Despite a poor box office performance, Mad Max Fury Road was a critical success, with critics lauding the film's cinematography, production design, and performances by Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron. Lauding means praising a person or their achievements highly, especially in a public context. The Mad Max prequel will co-star Chris Hemsworth, and it will be the fifth film in the Mad Max franchise. The Mad Max movie franchise has evolved significantly since its inception in 1979 with the low-budget revenge thriller Mad Max, starring Mel Gibson as the title character. Inception is an act, process, or instance of beginning. After his wife and child are murdered by a biker gang in the original film, the titular anti-hero loses his morality and his hold on reality. Max becomes as bloodthirsty as the rest of the gang, torturing and murdering them one by one. Bloodthirsty means eager to see or take part in violence and killing. The first Mad Max film was a dark, grounded thriller, whereas the later sequels were significantly more action-focused and fantastical. Grounded means practical and realistic. Both Furiosa and the original Mad Max portray the story of formerly untrustworthy people who are corrupted by violence and finally become as cruel as their tormentors. Untrustworthy means not able to be relied on, as honest or truthful. George Miller is an Australian director, best known for his Mad Max franchise, the dark fantasy The Witches of Eastwick, the animated film Happy Feet, and the family-friendly adventure Babe. Award-winning actress Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays a young Furiosa in the film, was born in Miami and raised in Buenos Aires and London. She made her film debut in the horror thriller The Witch in 2015, before starring in M. Night Shyamalan's thrillers Split in 2016 and its sequel Glass in 2019. Taylor-Joy has also appeared in the TV series Peaky Blinders, the period drama Emma, and the Netflix miniseries The Queen's Gambit. Gambit means a strategic move, often in chess but also in politics or business, where a player sacrifices something up front for future gain. In 2021, she starred in Edward Wright's psychological thriller Last Night in Soho, where she was able to showcase her singing talent. She reteamed with The Witch director Robert Eggers for The Northman, in which she co-starred with Alexander Skarsgård. This year, she appeared in David Russell's Amsterdam and the black comedy The Menu. Furiosa has been described as a standalone movie that will delve into the beginnings of the character previously portrayed by Charlize Theron. To delve into means to examine something carefully in order to discover more information about someone or something. The film will center on a young Furiosa who is kidnapped and enslaved by a huge biker horde led by the warlord Dementus. A horde means a large group or mob of people, especially when considered in a negative way. They arrive to the Citadel presided over by Immortan Joe while sweeping through the wasteland. Sweeping means taking in or moving over a wide area. While the two tyrants battle for power, Furiosa must overcome numerous obstacles as she attempts to piece together the means to return home. A means of doing something is a method, instrument, or process which can be used to do it. Would you like to watch the Furiosa movie even though it won't feature Charlize Theron or Tom Hardy? Do you think the film would do justice to the Mad Max franchise despite the fact that it won't feature the Mad Max character? Do you know how to use words like although and despite to connect to opposing ideas? Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out my online course at THINKIFIC. The Learning English with Movies course was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English reading and listening skills, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies Kindle ebook is also available from Amazon. For more information as well as fun, useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, let's get back to the video. Although, even though, in spite of, and despite are used to connect to opposing ideas or to demonstrate that one fact makes the other fact surprising. The primary distinction between them is that they're employed in various contexts. After in spite of and despite, we use a noun, gerund, or pronoun. Example: in spite of the chains on his leg, Mad Max managed to escape. Despite being the most trusted general, Furiosa betrayed them. Furiosa had one arm. In spite of that, she was able to fight her attackers while driving a truck. In spite of the fact that she fought really hard, she couldn't save them all. After although and even though, we use a subject and a verb. Even though is slightly stronger and more emphatic than although. Example: although Furiosa and Max eventually became friends, they didn't really know each other. Even though Max didn't speak much, she understood him perfectly. Though can be used in the same way as although. Example: though I wasn't keen on the first Mad Max film, I thought the action was amazing. Thanks for watching. Are you looking forward to seeing Furiosa even though it's a prequel? Have you seen all the Mad Max films? What do you think of Anya Taylor-Joy playing Furiosa? Write down your thoughts in the comments below.